we're gonna make this. First things first, we need to grab a sample from Tracklib. This video is not sponsored by Tracklib. But I like this sample right here. The cool thing about Tracklib is it has this looping feature, so you can just turn that on and get exactly what you need. Now I will be using Reason in this video. I'm gonna drag the sample into Reason. I just put the sample into Reason. This is the DAW of choice for the day. My tempo's at about 97. Since I know this is a perfect loop, since we cut it out in Tracklib, I'm just going to go ahead and snap this down. Time stretched it. So in order to time stretch it, I just held down the Alt and Option button, and you can move it from left to right to stretch it longer or shorter. I'm going to drop down my tempo to 90, and then I'm going to go get some drums. So I'm going to go to Add Track, Instruments, Built-in Devices. Actually, we click up here under Kong. It'll take us to the rack when we double click it. Factory Sounds, Kong Patches, Kong Kits. Gonna go in the hip hop folder, and I'm gonna go for, let's try Bullet. Alright, cool. So we got Kong in here, so I can add some drums. I have quantize off so that it doesn't mess with my timing. Let's go ahead and make a loop. So I'm gonna duplicate this by pressing Command D and then move the right loop locator to 9, so I have 8 bars. To move the right loop locator, I held down Command and clicked Kong preset. I won't be using all of these, but it's good to know what we're working with. Let me go ahead and lay something down. I'm gonna let you see both the Kong pads and the sequencer. As we do this, I'm going to turn on click so that I can hear the metronome just in case I fall off. And I got on pre-click, so it'll count to 4 for me. It'll count out a bar before I start playing. Before I record these drums, I want to do a couple things with this sample. That's add a high pass filter and a low pass filter. The low pass filter is going to cut off some of those highs. I'm also going to turn it down up here at this gain knob. Let's hear that. And I need a high pass filter to cut some of that low end. I'm gonna add my own bass in a second. Let's keep it there for now. Cool, now back to those drums. Here's the drum pattern I just recorded. The next thing I'm going to do here is add a bass. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Thor. I'm going to go into built-in devices, Thor Polysonic Synthesizer. Going to open it up. And I'm going to put this on a saw wave. I'm going to keep this here, but I'm going to drop the octave down to 3. Let me see what that sounds like. That's cool. And I'm going to add a second oscillator, an analog oscillator. I'm going to put this on a sine wave, turn it on, and I'm going to send it to the same filter right here, the low pass ladder filter. And I'm going to pull the frequency down so it's not as buzzy at the top end. I'm gonna pull this drive up so we can get more volume out of it though. Alright, cool, and that's clipping a bit, so we'll just turn it down. And let me make sure I am... Yeah, I like that octave better. So let's go down one more octave. Alright, cool. Pull down the frequency some more. There we go. Now what's optional is adding a chorus. That sounds pretty cool. We'll leave it for now. Alright, let's add in a basic bass line to continue with the beat. Nice and simple, nice and easy. I want to make it a little bit more rugged, so I'm going to solo it. Add some of that buzz back. Let's bring the attack up a little bit so it doesn't click at the beginning. Gonna pull the high pass filter up on the sample a bit more. Now we just used the sequencer for this sample, but if you want to know more about sampling and Reason using the other devices, you can grab the beginner's Reason course, or you can watch this video next.